And it's normally the need for speed on the Loring runway, but this week it's the need for wind. Land sailors from throughout the Northeast are at Loring for 3 days of racing.
Loring happens to be just about the best place in the entire country for land sailing. It's a lot of asphalt, it's long, it's smooth, we're up high where the winds are good, and it's quiet and out of the way, and so we really cherish this spot.
The only place I've sailed that's been bigger is Ivanpah Dry Lake Bed in Nevada, where the World Championships were this year.
According to Buckholtz, the best way to describe a land sailor is an ice boat on wheels. There's also another type called the blowcart.
And they're built in New Zealand, and they're very popular. They're small and lightweight and fun to sail. They're like blowcart. It's a sailing go-kart, and they're super nimble, and it's a one design class, so it's very competitive.
The 18-year-old Fleming got hooked on ice sailing when he was in middle school.
When I was in 8th grade, my school had me pick an independent student project, and I chose ice boating, ice sailing, and I started as an 8th grade project, and the second year I was ice sailing, my coach and mentor, Bill Buckholtz, who's out sailing, got me into land sailing.
Land sailing on the Loring runway started during COVID, and now the racers make 2 trips a year to northern Maine.
And ice boaters were a little restless that summer, and we discovered this place, and so a few of us put wheels on ice boats and began exploring here. And
Chad Atkins of Jamestown, Rhode Island, had his first land sailing race at Loring back in 2021.
So I had never land sailed before until that 2021. That was the first time I had ever, been on wheels. So up until then, it was, I got into ice sailing. My dad got me into it when I was about 8 years old.
Atkins said that an 8-hour drive north to Loring is nothing.
For ice sailing, I'm out Minnesota, Wisconsin, so this isn't too bad.
You're at the mercy of Mother Nature because you need wind to be able to get the land sailor moving, and you can reach some pretty fast speeds if the conditions are right.
We have had speed trials where we compete for the highest speed of the day, and they're in the low 60s, those numbers, but generally when we're racing, we're sailing in the high 30s, low 40s maybe.
I have been up to about 66 miles an hour in my ice boat, and I've been up to about 55 miles an hour on the land. Yeah. And in the ice boat especially, you're in a little wooden box, so it's definitely lying flat on your back, so it's definitely a ride.